brought back by anything less than a wish spell because, like, a demon lord ate him and his soul.
We're back on live. Can you hear me? Everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I do apologize. I don't know what happened. I hope it doesn't
Don't worry
happen
about
again.
it. Let's get this shit back on the roll.
Yes, as I was saying, Rook, that wall, it's a wall.
Cool.
Oh shit, that wall's made out of wall? That's crazy.
As you're looking at this wall, I don't... Are you trying to look for something specific, or...
Just doing like a general feel of the area we're in. Like a lot of this feels like unknown variables.
Well,
Can I ask Sunflower what all this shit is that we're looking at?
you're in... Yes, you can. You're in a room designed for high computational throughput of specimens. Each of these jars contains some sort of mutant of some sort. I wasn't privy to everything that went on in this facility, but the wall you're looking at is just a wall. Next to it you have two modems, but they're no longer working in the slightest.
I don't know what any of that means, but very nice.
It's a machine that allows you to connect to other machines via an invisible network of things.
Rook is trying to think really hard, but it's so like beyond his technological acumen that he's just like, I give up. I've got no clue how this shit works.
Correct. As you guys are looking around, Alkios is staring at a monitor pretty intently. He seems
Other
to be...
goat man, can you read what it says?
I have a name.
Alkios.
It's a description. I mean, this appears to be some sort of similar thing to a rune stone, except I don't know why I have to clack on the keys, as it were, but whatever it is, it allows me to click on these things, he says as he's spam clicking over and over on this tablet of sorts. It gives me descriptions in a language I don't speak.
Hey Siri, what can I help you with today?
I speak every language. Move. Or, well, I can read every language.
Yes. It is a description of the genetic experiments that are in this room. Failed subjects that existed prior to the final subject that was created, each one describing different sorts of aliens that were combined with elithid and virus DNA to create a bioweapon.
So a bunch of words Rook doesn't understand.
Yes.
Yeah. The aliens with the bioweapons. We've all seen
DNA? Bioweapon? Oh, there's a weapon here, guys.
Yo, new weapon?
Is it a dope-ass sword?
Oh.
The plague sword. Actually, something Nurgle would make. Yeah, I relegate this information to the other two, hoping they know a bit more about it than I do.
Bro, I die instantly.
Elamar's just bleeding
knowledge.
from her nose.
The pain! The pain! Okay, I need to go look at the guy out here with 5 screens on his setup. This dude would have been, he's gotta be commander in Queef. What does this huge screen out here say?
This huge screen is a security, what appears to be, most of them are broken. They're just showing static, but it appears to be security, well, at least above game, just to make it clear, it's security footage. It shows various parts of the facility as it cycles through rooms with cameras sweeping back and forth. And a heat map. Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
And a heat map in the far corner. None of this would really make sense to Rook. You might understand it as some sort of scrying.
Is there a button that like says like enable security measures anywhere?
There is a button on the table that says self-destruct sequence.
What's the finger hovers over the button? This is like, no. Maybe no. He sort of like contemplates pressing the button because he doesn't know if they'll have time to leave this forsaken place or if it's just going to instantly explode.
We're just gonna end up TPKing everyone.
Yeah. So he's sort of just like, he pulls his hand back and sort of looks around the room. Is there anywhere where it says like security station or like security measure or anything?
Nope. Not here on this floor. Or in this room.
Okay. What's in this void in here? I kick open the door with my sword in hand.
Let me open that room for you. Trying to get used to my new setup. By the way, everyone, I did move place finally, so you know, new place, new digs.
Elmar, did you just long leg your way over here next to me?
Yeah, she did it in a single step. She just stretched out her leg really long.
I extend.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Should we go check on the demon in the toilet?
No.
Make sure he's doing okay.
Fine.
You were you gonna let me finish about what was in the storage closet, or are you just moving on?
Hell no. Also, is it a door over here?
Yeah, the door's over there, so like we can't even see what's in there.
Yeah, then we're just knocking on a fucking wall.
Yeah, I thought you were just knocking down the wall.
Yeah, Rook casually knocks down a metal wall.
Just like, what's up, fuckers? I have breaching charges in my arms.
Oh
That's
no!
why.
Oh no! Oh yeah! Kool-Aid man, Kool-Aid Rook.
Kool-Aid Rook. That's right. All right.
Rook, can you turn your aura on, by the way?
It's the aura of my Riz.
I still need to. I'd like to have a visual representation, please.
How the fuck do I turn it on? I can't remember.
Right click your token. Go to token auras, and you can just program it from there.
Enable token auras. I got motherfucking 10 feet. I'll go green. That looks like vomit.
It does.
To me, it looks orange.
Alright, yeah, I kick in the door and I just yell, "Here's Rook!"
You've changed.
Hopefully it's here.
Alright, well.
I am a changed man. Also, you never know. You didn't know if I was changed. You just never heard me talk before this.
Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, can I please kick the door so it hits the monster as I step into the room?
Well, no, because as you kick the door, it comes out of this door. It was in the stall.
Well, sure, okay, I kick in the door and I walk inside.
Okay, well, yep, you see emerging from within a creature of truly horrid presence with 6 arms, what appears to be used to be humanoid, with a centipede-like body and clawed feet.
Ooh. Can I have casted haste on myself right before the engagement?
No, you would have had to say it. I
Okay, no
told
worries.
you last
Yeah,
time,
no,
but yeah, it's okay.
no worries.
Uh,
Unless this thing starts immediately talking to me, I smite.
it's not your turn. It's Alkios's turn, so dash action because you can't. Wait, yeah, he can't.
Weren't we out of combat? And don't we roll new combat initiatives?
Oh yeah. Clear initiatives. Golden initiatives.
Sorry, did you say clear or queer initiatives?
I clear.
I heard it too. I just was going to comment on it.
That's a 14.
I'm sorry that you are incapable of looking past me being a homosexual. That speaks more on you than it does about me, Christopher. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
Motherfucker, I
That's right,
misheard.
you
I'm
Hey,
kidding.
twink, you fucking fairy.
Yo, it's Twinkerbell and Company.
Casper is allowed to say that he's bisexual. I just want to be clear to the audience before we get canceled.
Twink is allowed to be said.
As a thing, Dusk Dan probably wouldn't participate based on the wisdom roll he had last night.
Oh,
He's a little distraught. Not really quite there.
incapacitated. Okay. Alkios. He comes up. Alrighty. Well, he's going to use something logical. He casts Blood Tentacle on this man. Does he hit? As you see a tendril of blood emerge from his hand and wrap around the feet of the Starspawn Mangler, doing 11 damage, and now it has disadvantage on its attack rolls with weapons, so its claws.
Lamau.
Let me see if he can make the save to get out of it. No.
On you hate me.
Alright.
Hey.
Hey, Rook. He's about to make 6 claw attacks on you. Luckily for you, they're at disadvantage.
Hell.
That's a fat miss. That's a fat miss.
This brother needs to get a
That's
19 or a
fat
crit to hit you, Chris. I think you're good.
That's a fat miss.
It's just going
That's a
clang,
fat
clang,
miss.
clang, 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 clang on your armor.
I superhero pose with like my hands to my sides. Ha! As he just
that
like
6?
hits my armor.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. That's his turn. Rook, it's your turn now.
Do you
It's
wish to
my
surrender,
turn.
foul demon?
That's what it responds to that statement with.
I'll take that as a no.
As
Does
soon
a
as Rook
14
started
hit?
speaking freely, he turned a really comic-y vibe.
Yeah. Does a 14 hit? Dusk.
What?
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so normal damage. So 14 slashing damage plus we smite. So let's see here. Motherfucking blinding smite. That's not a lot of blinding smite damage. 8 radiant damage, and it needs to make a DC 20 con save or be blinded until the end of its next turn. Actually, oh wait, it's blinded until the spell ends, which means until I relinquish concentration on it up until a minute.
Okay, it's blinded.
Cool. Alright, I hit it again. 19 definitely hits, so that's another 16 damage, plus I'll just Divine Smite at 3rd level. So that is what, like, that's 3, 4, so that's 5d8. Okay. That's another 27 radiant damage.
see black, bilious blood begin to spurt out of this creature.
Is it a demon?
No.
Okay.
Smells disgusting and putrid, but not of sulfur.
Ew. Yikes.
Damos is having a panic attack. Elmara.
Yo, damn, Moss doesn't want to play the fucking game.
Demos is sad.
Look at all these
Mhm.
attacks at advantage. Watch me not be able to roll at advantage. Yeah. Man.
Watch him roll.
Oh, I did it.
Watch that crank down. Watch me roll. Watch
Hey.
me. And Superman. That
Now watch
Hey.
I would roll the damage first on your first attack before you waste anything.
Well, I didn't plan on smiting or anything. Damage. Oh my god, it's actually including the fucking thing now. Wow.
Describe how you kill this eldritch abomination.
I boop it on the head, and I boop it on the head, and I take my foot, I stomp it on the head, and I take my fat fucking tail, and I wrap it around the neck, and I stomp on the head, and I slowly separate the head from the body, and then I eat that head into the toilet. Done.
Interesting.
Yeah, fucking disgusting.
Good.
So which way do we head next?
Have we checked the rest of these rooms? I was out of my mind the last time I came through here.
You were Valyrian. You would know Valyrian, yes. As Valyrian, you guys did check the other rooms.
Julio. In that case, where is the staircase to the next level?
Here.
Alright, start walking.
Alright. As you walk down the stairs, you see the walls are covered and once again in disgusting fungal mats and overgrowth. As you're getting deeper, the facility is only becoming more and more decrepit. The chipped walls and paint are worse. On the walls, you can see in dark purple paint arcane symbols of unknown type, and well, actually, you can read what they say. Rook. It says, "Beware the master of dread, he who can see all your fears, will be able to twist you to his whims. He is your lord, he is your master." All of these are written in various places along the stairwell.
I relay this information to the rest of the party.
So, nothing new. I say shrug.
Yeah, we should find this thing and kill it.
Yep. Yeah, I just continue going.
We keep walking.
Yeah, I know. I'm loading you guys in.
The quest of a walking.
What's this?
Hey, it's
Random
Christopher.
new
He's
robot
walking.
friend?
Elmara. Alright. You enter what appears to be a large room. First, you see the map,
Yes.
followed by Alkios. Let me cover up the parts that you shouldn't see yet. Ugh. Sorry. There we go.
Touch it.
In front of you, you see a large chasm in the center of the room with a crane on top of it, and around you what appears to be mechanical equipment. And another notable feature, sitting next to this crane, appears to be some sort of massive, nearly 10-foot tall suit of armor. Brooke, I'm putting you on. Calm down. Prima donna.
Hmm?
What do you do? Hello?
What is that?
Hello.
Trying to stare. What the hell? Oh. Okay. So I was right. This is his random new robot friend. Cool. All right. Elmar will point out this thingamajiggy over here. That looks fancy. I'll wave.
Yeah, Elkios stares down into the pit where the crane was operating from, curiously.
That do be a hole.
Where does it lead? I can't even see the bottom.
Hop in and find out.
That's not funny.
It's
Drop a
little
torch
funny.
down there.
Yeah, he'll grab a torch and light it on fire, throwing it down into the bottom of the hole. You see it keep going for some distance until the light fades to a very dim speck at the bottom, where you see something immediately stamp on it. That's disconcerting.
I'll walk up there and wave again at the Gundam.
It's not working. It's standing like a statue.
Damn stinky ass over here.
I look in this yellow crate.
Yes, you can look in that yellow crate.
What's in the yellow crate?
Inside of this yellow crate, you find what appear to be genetic specimens. You see, once again, some sort of strange child elithid fusion that is an abomination to all of your sensibilities.
I push my long sword through it, killing that specimen immediately if it's not already dead.
As you drive your longsword through it, you hear a child scream in the room. In your mind, all of you psychically, before it goes silent. It would be more than a head taller, so at 8 feet tall, you are a little under, you're about 2.5 meters tall, I'm pretty sure. Whereas Elmar is just 2 meters.
Yeah, 2 meters and actually no, yeah, almost exactly 2 meters.
Also inside of that bag appear to be ID cards. Just FYI, Rook.
Drink that shit.
Chris.
Sorry, excuse me, what did you say?
Inside of the bag there were also ID cards.
Oh, I'll pick them up.
Okay.
What do they each say?
One of them is for a Dr. Yen, another is for Dr. Schultz, another one is belonging to someone whose name is obscured by a growth of fungi that has partially rotted it out.
Damn you, fungi. Not allowing me to discover plot important persons beforehand.
Mending.
Oh yeah, mending.
Does
Yeah,
that-
that spell?
Does that recreate ink?
No, it does not. And also, I don't have mending. I just said mending because it's funny. I look at the card and I say, I wish you fixed yourself. To see if I have the power of wish.
Nothing happens.
Darn. Alright. I walk around the corner and I look at this fucking tin can as well.
Would you like to describe what it looks like, Casper?
So big statue. Sort of like centurion designed sort of breastplate armor looking, like the upper torso area itself has the design of what an old centurion armor would look like. So the breastplate with like the fake abs and everything. The face is a very just standard sort of normal, like not normal because it's of course metallic, but just like if you were to say just draw a like a male face, it's very much like just the very basic features. Nothing's really out of the ordinary. Two dull sort of like the eyeballs inside are like camera lenses, but they're turned off and dull right now. A shield with a symbol you don't recognize that Dusk will have to describe because I don't know what that crest would look like, and a sword that's fastened to sort of like a hilt that's attached to the hip. The coloring of the metal is like a mix of gold and purple, with spots of black amongst the shoulder guards and down along the arms. It's built very muscular looking, so it's a very bulky robot. And if you look sort of like at the back, you'll see a long. You wouldn't recognize what it is, but it's like it looks like just sort of like a long cylindrical, with a sort of hilt. I mean, Chris, you've seen guns, haven't you?
If I've seen guns?
Yeah, Rook has seen a gun, hasn't he?
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, so like it looks like it's just a very weird gun that doesn't really end in sort of a muscle. It's just to, it looks like a rail gun to give you guys the image. And like around the neck area of the robot, over the shoulder guard, it looks like there's something that can come up from like the back of the neck. There's like another layer of metal, and it's just standing still.
Are there guns in TN?
They are a very recent arrival. Guns have only been around for the past like 100 or so years, but yes, you have seen a gun previously.
There's like muskets and stuff, right?
Yes, arquebuses.
Alright, I'm gonna roll intelligence. See if she's able to put pieces together. Fucking roll. There we go. Nope. This metal, man, is definitely made out of metal.
I'm gonna try and see if I can
Dong. Oh, I forgot to say, on the chest, it sort of has like an opening, that has a glass panel, and inside you just see an unactive machine. You don't understand it, of course, not knowing machinery, but there's like just you see into the chest and see just a bunch of wires and gears and such that's just not moving.
Oh shit! I got one higher. No more. Wait, why did I
Yo,
roll 2 intelligence checks? I rolled a 15. Yo, let's go. What do I get
probably
on
just
a
took a perk.
15?
What are you trying to find out?
Like, I'm inspecting this thing, trying to figure out like what the fuck this it actually is.
It appears to be some sort of. Their best understanding is this is a golem. As to
Okay.
what's going on with it, you would have no clue. It's made out of a metal you have never. Well, I mean, you've seen kind of similar metal, like the one in your arm, but otherwise, it's a metal that's almost totally unfamiliar to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Elmara and be like, I'm gonna need you to pull me out if I get stuck, but I'm gonna put my arm in there.
You mean like the bag of holding?
Yeah, just hold my other arm, the one that's not metal.
By the way, the chest isn't open, just so you know. It's just like there's a panel the way you can see on the inside. It's not just a hole in the chest.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I put my metal hand on the panel.
Um, as your fingers fuse into the golem's body, uh, what happens is you are sent an electrical jolt defensively. I need a constitution saving throw.
Okay, okay. I'm good at these. I'm good at these. That's net 20.
Uh, yeah, I guess you just shrug it off.
I've been electrocuted before. This is what we used to do for fun back in the conclave.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, the kids weren't even allowed clothes before they killed their first child.
However, the machine does not turn on from this.
Hey, Sunflower, you got any ideas?
Sunflower appears to be unusually quiet. He hasn't spoken since you've awoken.
Come on, bud. I know you're still in here somewhere. What is this thing?
Do you want to see if there's something mysterious going on?
Yeah. Can I look in my mind palace?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go and take a look in my mind palace.
In your mind palace, you see a dark, swirling cloud obscuring your mind, purple and black in coloration. Something is blocking you from speaking with Valerian.
Valerian. Ting, ting, ting. You okay in there? I assume he gives me no answer.
No, you're hearing that like someone he's trying to speak with you, but it's static, basically.
Okay, what can I roll to try and figure out what the fuck is cutting off our like conversation?
Insight.
Insight? Okay. Do. All right, come on. That's bad. That's an 8.
Whatever it is, it's powerful, and you don't like it. It's oppressive, tyrannical, domineering.
This like barrier that's put between us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Since this is my dream world and I can do whatever I want, I'd like to summon the Sword of Varton and just like cleave straight through it.
Well, as you summon the Sword of Vartan and you you go to stab through it, it transforms the second you try to pierce the barrier into multiple snakes, all of the same type that killed, well, of the same type that had the venom that killed your father in your hands.
I instead of just like stabbing, I start like massacring the snakes really aggressively.
Each time you try stepping on one of the snakes and seeming like you kill it, it grows a new head. I need a wisdom save from you.
It's a hydra snake. Okay, a wisdom save.
Yes.
That's an 18.
This is fake. Whatever is able to pull this off, whatever is doing this is clearly controlling your dream perceptions. It's able to influence them.
In that case, I tell myself that I would like to purge my dream of anyone but me and Sunflower.
Is that gonna work? I gotta roll for him, I guess.
I mean, he's in my mind. I technically have control of everything in my mind. Other than that, I can just be like, I wish for the person to show himself the one who is doing this to my dreams. And then
He succeeds on his throw, but all you hear is a light chuckling as whatever it is disappears. And you hear Sunflower gasping on the floor as his eyes look catatonic, their bright gold surface staring up at something almost blankly.
I snap my fingers in front of his eyes a couple of times. Does anything happen?
Yes, he will reach out towards you and try to grab your throat to strangle you before stopping himself upon seeing who it is. Oh, oh, sorry. My nerves got the better of me.
Yeah, you've been locked up tight in here, haven't you? Jesus.
When you went to sleep, something came in here and it was predating on my dreams. I fell asleep with you, but it was horrid. Truly nightmarish.
I am sorry to hear that. Could you not have attempted to wake me up?
I couldn't do anything. Its psychic power is so overwhelming.
Hmm.
What did you need?
I need your help deciphering this creature or machine or a golem or whatever it is that I'm looking at. I need to figure out what it is.
He'll look through your eyes. That's no mere machine. That's Bishop.
You know this thing?
I know him well. He was my guardian at some points during my childhood. Kind of.
Why is your guardian just down here?
I have no idea. Remember, I was imprisoned in a soul cage.
What's the last time you saw this thing?
Thank you to Beth next door for the follow. The last time that I saw him was 5 days before my imprisonment. He came to see me in the dungeon. He spoke of some sort of burgeoning understanding, but I didn't know what he meant.
All right. I'm assuming he's going to regard you as a friend in that case, and therefore us. He might be useful. How do I wake him up?
I don't know. Um, how?
Look at the panel on his chest. Does any of this seem familiar to you?
I'm not a mechanist, but he runs off of a fusion core. As you look at what appears to be a darkened sphere, around it there is a tube of interesting. Well, it appears to be a tube of metal. Also, thank you, Grimbeard Adventures. There appears to be a tube of metal that is showing a long ring like that of a Saturn's around a central dynamo.
Mm. And I'm guessing that core is like powered off or whatever.
Yes, it is inactivated.
Is it because the juice is burned out, or is it something else? Because if we can reignite it, we might as well.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. The juice cannot burn out. It's a perpetual battery. Until the universe ends, he can technically function so long as there is hydrogen gas. Elmara, you can hear, by the way, you can hear Valerian. He is speaking out of between Rook's words out of Rook's mouth so that it's audible to everyone.
That's kind of fucking weird to listen to.
Wait, so is Rook speaking out loud and Valerian, or are they only hearing Valerian's side of this?
They're only hearing Valerian's side, I guess.
So they don't hear anything, and then suddenly they hear, "Oh, I shouldn't laugh." It's a part.
Yes.
It runs on hydrogen gas, and Elmar's just like, Rook?
He's having a moment again. He's having his young Sheldon moment. Yeah, I say, okay, listen, you egghead, how do we turn him on in that case?
Well, the best thing to do is to search the room for any sort of things that could help.
Such as, didn't you say it's a battery that never runs out of power? Isn't there like an off or on switch or something?
No. Of course there's not just an off or on switch. That's simplistic and rudimentary.
And also a lot easier to re-enable when he eventually powers down. But yeah, go off, King.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at that above game.
Sorry, yeah, Rook is being a little sassy. I apologize.
No, you're valid. He just doesn't know how to respond to that statement. Because you're right, but he doesn't want to admit that to you.
Yeah. All right, front nuts. Where should I start looking first? Like, what do you want me to look at?
Go and check the toolboxes over there. There's also some sort of crystals that are over here. He points. Can I use your body for a second? Well, he'll ask before he does it.
Fine, go.
Yeah, he'll walk you over towards the crystals.
Yeah. Some of the crystals look orange, some of them look blue. Which one should I pick up?
Well, that I don't know. That part we're going to have to figure out together.
Should we just shove all of them in together and give him like a massive power boost?
No, that could kill it. Well, kill it technically.
Well, it wouldn't really kill him. Wouldn't it just short circuit him?
Yes, but if we scramble his internal processor, well, in his brain, for lack of a better term for your understanding, it will cause him to not work. He'll be dead functionally as a machine.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, I grab the 2 blue and 2 orange crystals, and I walk over to the toolbox where all the like tools were.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You see Alkio standing over by the toolbox as he's kind of just flipping through them. Elmara, what are you doing?
Bring the toolboxes over here.
Oh, Elmara, sorry, can you tell me what you were doing? He brings the toolboxes.
Yeah, I'll insist whatever he's doing.
Yeah, Alkios lifts the orange toolbox and drops it down. I assume Elmara takes the blue.
Mm-hmm. Nab.
Alright. Let's get some Arcana checks and investigations to see if you can figure out what some of these things do.
Sorry, excuse me, what did you say?
I need Arcana or investigation to see
Arcana or investigation. Okay.
A little stupid.
Are you dumb? Stupid. That's a 16 for me.
Hmm. Inside of the toolbox, you're able to read that there is half-faded a instruction manual, because you have the eyes that can see any language. There's a half-faded instruction manual on repair. It is covered partially by algae and other materials that have grown over the system. What do you do?
Stare.
Inside,
I'm not
you see faceting tools for cutting and shaping these gemstones, as well as some other things that are incomprehensible to all three of you.
Got it. First off, I'm gonna check out the armor and make sure that like it doesn't just have a big description on the side of like the power core where it says needs 2 of a thing. Does it tell me how many crystals I need to shape into whatever so I can put it in?
In order to reactivate a droid of model 2X57, it necessitates the use of a conducting crystal, at least 3 in quantity, and then it fades out and then it comes back in, shaping 1 in the form of the Imperial crest, and the others need to be trimmed to approximately 10 centimeters long and inserted into opposite ends of the polarity.
Yo, a 4-inch long rod? That's massive. Nice. Yeah, like, do we have the tools to shape out these things?
You do. You have. I said you have faceting tools.
Like, I'll get to work.
Yep. I guess Alkios helps you while Damp Matus is curled curled up in the fetal position right now.
Let's go make sure he's okay.
You pat him on his head.
I say, there. It's okay, little one.
Alkios breaks his crystal as he tries to use a tool. I need acrobatics checks.
Acrobatics checks?
I know sleight of hand would be better. I was like, what would be the right one? I'm stupid. That's my bad. Let me reroll it.
No. He fucked up his crystal. You gotta live with it, Dusk. That's a dirty 20 for me.
He still messed it up. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You successfully carve one of the orange crystals into a 4-centimeter rod. Alkios has broken one of the 2 blue crystals. There's 1 blue crystal remaining, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 other orange crystals.
Alkios.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you as politely as possible.
Mhm.
Don't break the next crystal.
I don't plan on it, he says as he'll switch his arm from his demonic arm with the long fingernails to the other arm.
You know, that's probably a very good idea that you did that. You know, if you'd done that from the start, maybe it wouldn't be down 1 crystal. But
Would you rather do another blue one instead?
I've already done mine. You are the one who was more proficient in this, and yet you managed to break it. Get to work.
What did the instructions say about what one of the crystals needed to be shaped as?
One of them needs to be in the shape of the imperial symbol, and I hold up a picture of it.
Okay. He'll stare at the flower, and as he's staring at you, he's gonna very nervously start trying to chip away at this crystal. His anxiety gets the best of him. Fucks it up. He bites his lip.
It's like a trembling breath of anger escapes Rook.
There's gotta be a way to fix this. Shit. I'll figure it out, he says nervously.
He can hear the creaking of the leather that is like wrapped around my sword handle because like I'm tightening so hard on the sword.
He'll take the 2 halves, and this time he manages, even though it's cracked down the center, he does manage to create 2 separate halves that form one whole of the Imperial crest. But there is a giant crack in the middle.
Now, that would be a fantastic job. As long as it didn't have the massive crack in the middle.
Of course.
What is your solution to fixing that?
I don't have one. I can look around. Give me a minute.
You do that, and you do that quick. Just like small claps after him. Come on, come on.
Are you, in your mind, you hear, are you really threatening him, or is this just... Can you roll an intimidation check, by the way?
Oh, should I roll intimidation?
Yes, because I assume you don't actually mean you're gonna kill him, you're just trying to get him to actually look fast.
Hey, Dusk.
Yes.
I'll kill any one of your characters if I want to.
I hate you.
Don't tempt me. But yeah, sure. Can I roll it with advantage? Because like,
yes,
he's good on making he's making good on his promise. If this motherfucker doesn't actually start pulling his weight. Okay, so that is a nat 20, 29. Like as I grasp the sword of Varton, my eyes almost like glow red for a minute. like they're like small flames come out.
There's more specimens in here, some other documents you might want to look at. He is Russian.
We better be. Also, sorry, was that Valerian that was asking me? Are you actually intent on killing him?
Yes, that is Valerian trying to be a voice of reason.
Yeah, I just say in my mind, if he doesn't pick up the slack and starts not breaking things, we might be down 2 goatmen today.
I don't know what that is. Shit.
I'm gonna start a counter in real life. When this counter goes off, Rook is gonna start going looking for him.
I mean, you can see him. He's literally right there.
Yeah, he's gonna come for him. You've got
Oh.
about 2 rolls worth left before Rook starts going after him. You've got 15 seconds from now. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
Oh my
9,
god.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, he's getting frantic as I guess Rook is
2.
starting to pace across the room.
Well, that was my alarm. Yeah, he begins walking towards him.
Oh, hey, hello, look at this. More crystals in this satchel, but they're different colors, but I found more crystals. Here's a yellow one.
Good. Now shape one into the symbol we need.
Okay.
Chop chop. Did I tell you to stand still? Move!
I have the tool right here in my hand. You know.
Oh, can we carry them? I thought they were like fucking stationary.
No, you can carry them.
In that case, he does not yell move. He just looks at him expectantly.
Yep. He carves another symbol as fast as his hands can move, and Valerian says, effective, but you still need to be aware that an ally is an ally. But at least you got him to work more successfully. Alkios, his Hezro handshaking will give you the flower.
I lean in very close and I lock eyes with him for like 10 seconds and I just look at him. Good. And I walk away.
Okay.
Can I open the little window that Casper has described?
Casper.
No,
Okay, there you go. There's your answer.
it doesn't have a function like that.
Okay, where can is there a button that says open to fusion core here?
No, there would be no way that's there.
Yeah, there's a button just like right beside it that just says "Open Sesame." Nah, unfortunately not.
Valerian, how do I send a command to this thing to open up?
While he's shut down, you can't. There should be a magnetic opening strip. Almara,
Yes.
see if you can use. Would you have any ability to use electricity polarity, since our friend who usually does it is incapacitated?
We can just
No,
take the
I don't
necklace
have
from
the
them.
I don't have the capabilities of producing electricity and such. Unless you're asking me to do something completely different, she says, with kind of scratching her head.
If we generate current, we can create a magnetic field around it that should be able to pry the door open. The issue is that would expose his reactor core.
We not just grab the necklace from our good friend here and have a bit of lightning hit this thing.
Sure, if you think it will work on you.
On me? Don't you mean it?
Well, you have to activate the necklace.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, in that case, Elmara, would you do the honors of casting the magic?
Oh boy.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Grim
let's
Quest, for
attempt
the follow.
Yeah, I will attempt to do so. What do you need me to roll?
Well, you don't need to roll anything because it does not work on you. You feel the magic
Yay.
shut down.
It's the worst necklace I've ever seen.
Well, it is you hear Alkios speak up, it is a divine artifact. It's going to be selective with who it chooses.
Okay. Let's find somewhere else to generate power. Does anyone have a pair of fuzzy socks and some carpet?
Let me check Alkios' spells to make sure he's not being stupid right now.
Oh, great. Is he being stupid?
I don't. If I'm not going to answer that question until I check. The answer is no.
Is
He does
little
not.
Alkios being stupid? He's not? Okay.
We should maybe check the room to the south. He'll look to you, Elmara.
Where's the... Oh, that's not how you scroll on the map. Door. Is it?
Yep. Do you listen before you go in?
Sure. She's grumbling to herself.
Inside, there's definitely something flitting around.
Yep, we'll walk back. The south door isn't clear. Rook, please. Actually, wait, hold on. No, she won't, because you're busy. You're the pro tag right now. She'll say, damn. No. I guess Alkios.
Yes?
Do you mind accompanying me down south and the door isn't empty?
Of course.
And when he gets there, I will attempt to open.
Alright. Inside, you see, and it is up to you if you attack on sight or not, although...
Took a 99% chance I smite on smite.
Inside, you see what appears to be huddled in a corner eating a rat is an Illithid with white skin.
You mean that thing that tried to kill me just like 8 hours ago?
Yes.
Initiative time. It's on site. Well, yeah. Goddamn. I will yell out. I don't know what these things are true. Wait, do I know what these things are truly called? I forget.
Is that a fucking Alhoon?
Nope, it is a different type of Illithid.
Okay.
What did you were gonna say, Elmar?
Do I know what these things are truly called? I forgot.
You would know. You know them as Mind Flayers.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll yell at my flare.
Where?
Point. I point.
That was the Mind Flayer speaking. Because Alkios talks like with the accent. So the Mind Flayer itself was like, where? And he looks around.
Got Mars up falling for that bullshit. At least that's what's going through her mind.
Where?
Who? Who?
Alright, Elmara, you have surprise if you choose, since it's on site.
It's always on site with Elamara.
I mean, yes, but also, Rook rolled higher than Rook's under the surprise condition.
Rook,
I rolled a 22.
Rook, you hear Mind Flayer.
I look up and I smell Mind Flayer, and like somehow my nose moves through my metal mask as I just go deep sniff.
The schnauzer.
I fucking haul ass down here. Where is he?
I point. Point over here, right there. Eating a fucking rat of all things.
Take cover. I throw a hand grenade.
Yeet.
Do you have hand grenades? What?
I have a casual
I do not.
in my pocket.
I do not, but what you do see is my arm, like at the hand, basically, it detaches and flies towards this thing with its fist closed, as I do 1d8 unarmed force damage to its face if I hit it.
Alkios just blinks at that.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
God.
Let's see how much damage it takes. It take 1 damage as it flies up, bitch slams him, and flies back into my hand.
Almara, it's your turn.
Alright, cool. It's the smiting.
Should we actually smite it before we hear it out?
You're with him.
It's on site with her.
Yep, go ahead. Attack.
Mara, I think it's speaking to us. Okay.
Well, I mean, he is gonna speak, but she'll still get in this attack anyway.
Whack. Whack. God. And whack with the smite. Eh. 1, 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Do a 4. Whack. Cool. Nah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whack. Cool. Oh, I've got the second damage. Not impressive. Just get out the calculator. 15 plus 5 plus 19 plus 16 plus 12 plus 1. 69. Nice.
Nice. Alright, you do a significant amount of damage. Damp Moss is still panicking. Alkios will come into the room and will shoot the Eldritch Blast.
You do be eldritching them blasts.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3. He hits 2 of them. And
Yeah, this boy really did miss.
2.
How the fuck is he doing 4 Eldritch Blasts?
He didn't.
Yeah,
Oh wait, he then. Sorry. Well, he missed the last one anyway, so I'm just gonna ignore it. It's okay. That's simple. All right, back to the top. But before that, he says, "You're with the master. You've come to kill me because I refuse to bow to his whim. Well, so be it." All right. Rook. Well, all of you actually, because you're all within that space that he can reach with that attack. I need everyone to make intelligence saving throws, please.
Top of
And
our
you're not-
round action.
And you're not in each other's aura.
What's the step again?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Jante. I got a 16. Oh, Mark keeps on proving that she's a little special.
You're a bit like my aunt.
Rook, where's that in save, baby?
It is right. There.
All of you fail. You watch as what appears to be his large tentacle growing out from his back slashes into a space somehow stretching beyond the length of his body. You are going to kill me like he promised you would. I'm not going to let you torture me again. He will never have me. So you're going to take this damage and this damage. One is cold. Do any of you resist cold?
I do.
Okay. So you take half of the 24. And the 18
Ow.
psychic. As you see the tentacle rip open a portal beyond what appears to be a wavering projection of stars that begins to suck damp moss towards it as the vacuum of space is now opened in a portal right in front of you. And that's his legendary action. Bishop, you are being moved, yes.
I'm not aware of any of this happening.
I know you, but you are being sucked.
I'm just saying, bro, I weigh a lot.
Rook, you are also sucked 10 feet. Elmara, you are sucked 10 feet towards it.
MR,
Hey, let's go.
you come here often?
More than I wish, less than I
I want to
should.
look at the flowers, George.
Tell me about the rabies, George. All right, we back to me.
Yes, you are currently in difficult terrain while the portal is active.
I walk up to him, casually approach child. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does hit him.
Very good. I shall smite at 3rd level again. So we do 5d8. That is another 24. We roll again. Does a 15 hit him?
15 does not.
15 does not hit him. I see. This is not acceptable.
Thank you, Green Dragon Koi, for the green Dragon Koi. Thank you. There you go, continue.
I shall bonus cast a Spirit Shroud.
Okay, what does that do?
Basically, I can add an extra 1d8 damage to anything I hit within 10 feet of me. Also, anything that starts this turn within 10 feet of me has their speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. Also, anything I hit cannot regain hit points.
Okay.
Which means he's just taken 3 radiant damage and can't regain HP until the end of his next turn.
Alright. Elmara?
It's the end of my turn.
On site, on site, on site. Over there with all my movement.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say Bazonga.
Bazooka.
Wallop. Big smite attack. Black weapon damage. Black weapon damage. Why is it wrong a million times? Alright. Stressed. Total 7. Boom. Big explosion.
How much extra Because I got the 31. So how much damage did you do otherwise?
I don't know what was with these custom rolls, because that's really stupid. Okay, and it's not even showing my damage rolls in my end.
53.
Why you like this? Why you like this?
Because it's above VTT. It's the staple of the.
21 plus. I mean, there's a whole ass other set of normal damage that should be in there, so I'm just gonna re-roll it. They're 19, 71.
You kill him.
Good.
The space portal shudders and flickers out of existence as he falls to the floor dead. His hand letting go of the rat that he was eating the brain and the rest of the body from as it falls to the floor. He appears haggard and weak. Multiple torture scars line up and down his body.
Are we decapitated?
I squish his brain with my boot.
I was going to see if we could speak to it, but okay. Alkio says that you decapitate him.
Alright, well, now that's over. Let's find what we need.
Alright, well, we have the crystals. Let me go see if we can slot them into the robot. Oh, Golem, sorry.
Can I search this thing's pockets if it has any?
He does have pockets. Inside, you find what appears to be some sort of organic, strange orb. Something that looks like a starfish. And, an unknown locket that's rusted, practically ancient.
I hold up the fleshy orb.
What do you do
What
with
the hell
it?
is that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna eat it.
Why are you gonna eat it?
Because it might give me power.
You want to be like that thing I say with the brain missing. Yo,
No,
Mark,
not like that thing, but I want its powers. Like, I want to open a hole into the void, don't you?
No, I don't. Rolls eyes. If you're gonna eat it and you're gonna start transmogrifying or whatever the fuck, so be it.
If I turn, you have my permission to kill me.
Oh, wait. What about me? Valerian quickly says.
Actually, with that caveat, let me take your weapon, let me take your shields. I'm gonna reach for your stuff.
I am going to hold on to my stuff. I'm not going to let you take my shit.
If you're scared of turning, at least give me your stuff so that you don't.
I'm not scared of turning. You're getting me
scared
wrong.
of him turning. I don't want to be trapped in a mind flayer.
All right. What is this orb? Help me analyze it then.
I don't know what that is. I mean, roll your nature. He'll roll his own nature. Sorry. Roll your nature in character.
Roll your nature. Yeah. What does Bingus in my head say?
It appears to be some sort of organic weapon.
Oh. Should we put it in Alkios's food?
Don't be a prick.
I will.
I will stop you from that.
Who says that?
Valerian says that. Alkios is actually putting the crystals into Bishop, so Bishop, describe how you wake up.
Okay, so Alkios is standing in front of me.
Yeah.
I guess Am I facing towards the boys?
Yeah, you're facing towards
Yeah.
Alkios.
Okay. So he'd probably be blinded as the sort of the centerpiece just fucking explodes in just an insanely bright blue light. You hear like a as the engine sort of like starts within him, and Alkios is going to be picked up by the throat as Bishop's arm just goes "Ding," and just picks him up, and there's a visor that comes like out of his neck and like over his head, and there's just like one red sort of glowing slit in it, and then it'll shoot out like a red sort of, you know, for you guys it just looks like a light that goes up and like across Alkios. And still holding him there, he's gonna like spot you guys, and the same ray is gonna go like from the head to top to bottom of you, Elamara, and you, Rook. And you just see him go. Zzz, zzz.
Let me go, please.
Just once I like to
Drops.
someone does, I rip our heads off.
Drops him, and then stands still. The light eventually sort of glows down until just like a gentle blue glow, and you can see that there's like an active just spinning in his chest now. He turns his head like mechanically, like, zzz, zzz, and you see the same sort of red line just go across the room. Y'all don't know what he's doing, but like the players know that he's scanning around him. 4 life forms detected. Zzz, 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 zzz. Walks over to Rook. Recognize life form detected. Hello. What do they call again? Starwalkers, Dusk?
Starborn, yeah.
Starborn. Hello, fellow. Hello, Starborn. Who are these creatures with you? I do not have them in my archives. And the sort of the visor goes away, and it's back to the face. Now the eyes are just glowing blue.
Yeah.
And it's like constant like workings of like going like zooming in and out and such.
It's like squints eyes. They are my companions.
Greetings.
You can note them down as a mutated aberration, but friendly.
Yes, indeed. This one looks to you, Elamara, with and like it looks you up and down. Is there some sort of gene splice between a humanoid and lizard?
No.
Curious. Hello, I am Bishop.
Greetings, Bishop.
I
Looks over at Alkias. Was choking really the first thing in your programming?
I do apologize. It seemed to have been a jolt during my reactivation. When was the last time I was turned on?
Your internal clock would know that.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, okay, I wouldn't fucking know, but okay. How long has it been again?
It has been 120,000 years.
It appears the last time I was online was 120,000 years ago. So he does like a quizzical, like hand on on chin. Is the imperial hegemony of Cypher still apparent? Do they exist?
No.
Unfortunately, it appears that we are all long gone, Bishop. You hear out of Rook's mouth.
Cock said, Valarian,
Correct.
have you gone into a new body?
Hmm.
This is not your usual form.
In a
Quite
manner,
small in comparison.
in a manner of speaking, I am in a new body, but hopefully this is a temporary arrangement for both of us.
Have you entered an automaton?
No, I'm a human with flesh and blood and thoughts and feelings.
He's a cyborg. He doesn't know that he's a cyborg. It's not worth talking about some of these things. They don't understand them.
Checking archives. Bzzz. It appears we are in an underdeveloped location. Last objective: maintain operation and do not let the subject out. Have you let out the subject?
I have
Subject pertaining to.
What'd you
Subject
say?
pertaining to. What is the subject?
The Master of Dread. Valarian,
What?
are they classified?
in
They
this
have a right
case.
to know of the location.
They have a right to know. Yes.
Oh well, that is good. That is good. It is not out. Do you know, little being, what a bioweapon is?
You just said little being.
You are quite small, are you not? Like leans down.
No, but I'm normally large for my species. It's weird that you'd even talk like that. Is there a
Curious.
personality been programmed in there?
Personality. Strangely. I do not know.
Noted.
All right. What is the Master of Dread? Terror?
I don't know
Oh,
either,
the mass.
Bishop.
You do not.
No, I was not briefed by my father.
It is a fusion, a genetic modification of a humanoid injected with the illithid tadpoles, the black sludge, and other viruses, to create the ultimate weapon for the eradication of the Gith. But it went wrong. It gained sentience, and I was sent to keep it here. Would it be let out? It would be a looks like he's calculating something. Universal threat.
We gotta kill it.
You would not be able to.
Valerian falls silent as he goes. So do you know why the facility is so decayed, or were you inactive this entire time?
Checking archives. The reason for my last shutdown has been removed from my archives. I do not know. Last memory I have, this place was up and running. Checking analytics. It is highly likely a specimen was released, infected. Potentially Dr. Yan. Have you seen Dr. Yan?
Rook, would you like to roll a check to see if you remember something?
Sure, what can I roll?
Intelligence.
If he's remembering something, wouldn't it be history?
True, but I'll give you advantage on this because it's the same day.
That didn't help.
Well, you don't remember, so.
Yeah.
Very well. I will assume he is dead. Valarian,
Yes,
is this your chosen new host?
for the time being, it is what I have. Until I can reconstitute an actual body.
One objective checked off. 2 remaining. It is very nice to meet you all. What are you?
You mean what are we? I am a...
I have no data on your species. You look to be an hybrid of goat and man, similar to things in fairy tales. I think you were called a faun.
That is a term that I use, yes. Would be fair. Satyr fawn. That is what I am.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, Elamar, do you speak human?
Speak who?
You. Yeah, common.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, because otherwise you wouldn't understand me. Because I
I
don't
was
speak
Celestial,
Elvish.
Common, Elvish, Infernal.
Okay, because I don't speak Elvish. And you? Looks to you, Alamara. What are you?
There's a lot to that answer. Are you looking for something specific?
What constitutes your being? You look to have devilish details.
Yeah, well, the devil is in the details.
That is a joke. Ha, ha, ha. Quite funny.
But yes, I am a half mortal, half infernal being.
Curious. Were you created by some sort of contract or in the normal way of procreation?
Procreation, but with a purpose.
Interesting. The small, quivering purple man. What is he?
He is an elf.
An elf? They do not look like this in my records. Is he a new subspecies?
You would have no record of elf, except that it's a myth.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying I wouldn't have seen this sort of elf in any myth.
What do you mean? He's just he looks fairly typical for a
In
drow.
every history in my collection, all elves look quite, how shall I put it, elegant. They have fair skin. This one does not. Can any of you tell me what he is?
He is a dark elf.
A dark elf. Noted. Recording to memory banks. You see him then you see him do maintenance check, and you see him take out pull the sword out of the sheath. It's like two prongs attached to a normal hilt, where it looks like there's nothing in the middle, and then you see him click a button and it becomes like red lasers, but for you maybe it looks like electricity or just energy in the middle. Still functional. Takes the shield. Takes the fucking long ass gun off his back. Doing analytics. Does my gun work, Dusk?
Yes.
Still functional. Puts it back on his back. I shall continue my objective of protecting the current head of leader. Is your father still alive, Valerian?
No. He is deceased.
Then you are the current leader of House Tanina.
Correct.
Very well. What do we do next?
I have no idea. I am glad you are around. I am surprised you continued. Who was the last emperor when you were shut down?
Look at the notes. That Empress Farah.
I don't recognize that name. Anyway, we can figure more of this out later.
I must make a check to see if the subject has been released. Come with me. And starts just dunk, 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 dunk. I don't know which way it is, Dust, but which way it is it?
Okay.
You see, he opens like his hand,
way.
and it has like a holographic map on his hand as he's walking, and you see this one. I put myself in the darkness. I can't move. There's like a small little red dot. I don't know what y'all would think that is, but yeah, what you guys would think of it.
Let me reveal the hallway to you.
I'm like here. By the way, I'm stuck here, Dusk. Hell.
Oh, you're stuck. I didn't realize.
I'm under the darkness. I cannot move. There we go.
Relinquish yourself from the darkness.
All right.
No darkness.
Do you look anywhere else, or do you just move to the next floor?
Actually, I want to look in here.
If Valerian stops, he turns back and goes.
Well, Rook stops. Valerian. They share one body. All right.
I mean, this is the recognized host, so just moves back to your side.
Inside, there is an office with what appears to be a large computer monitor as well as some filing cabinets, all overrun with roaches and various other disgusting insects. Papers litter the table. Some of them are still intact. There are some hollow pads. And what appears to be in the middle of a T, you see two skeletons with deep cut wounds along their necks. What appears to be a mutual murder-suicide.
I scan the bones to see if I can recognize who these are.
Yep, it is Doctors Maya and Dr. Ifan. To a man and a woman who were husband and wife. They appear to have killed themselves.
I walk over to computer. Finger turning to USB chip. I want to download if there's like cameras. Or at least like the last thing that was recorded in the place.
Yep. Do you turn it on for everyone to see, or are you just looking yourself?
I mean, I'm plugging it into the computer, so if it shows up on the screen, it shows up on the screen.
It does show up on the screen.
Downloading the latest recordings that happened before the cameras were eventually shut down.
You see scratchy footage of the facility in panic as people are undergoing seromorphosis. People transform into mind flayers as you see the Master of Dread, his massive hulking form stalking the hallways. He seems enraged at something, but he is unable to get beyond the barrier that traps him inside of DCOM. However, as revenge, you see him killing almost every single staff member, transforming them into thralls. Those who managed to escape committed suicide. Or were locked on the upper floor.
The subject is still in DCOM.
Rook, I need
My theory was
wisdom
correct.
save.
Reese?
Excuse me?
I need a wisdom save from you as you are watching this footage of people being ripped apart, their bodies splaying open.
Ain't you immune to being feared?
I'm pretty cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
No reaction to what he's seeing.
Yeah, I watched the entire thing. I just turn my head and walk out through the door, and not like anything wrong with my stride or anything. I'm just like, oh well, it's a long time ago. Who cares? I mean, me, Chris, I've seen videos of people getting fucking blown up by AC-130s.
Thank you. Anyway, Alkios vomits.
Are you doing unwell, goat man?
Did you not just see what we just watched?
Yes, the subject is still in DCOM. This is good.
All those people are dead.
They would be. Otherwise, it has been several thousand years.
I open the door.
It is better this way.
That's horrifying.
Dusk got vanished into the dark.
Did you go into the right or to the front?
I went to the front.
I have to reload, so I'll be getting you in a second. Chris, you open this door to the next room. There are rats crawling all over the place in this room. Elmara, but before we get back to you, Elmara, you open this door. So you didn't listen before you went in. I just want to be very clear.
Oh, there you go. Now that's an option.
It is always an option.
There you go. 18.
Something is inside.
Cool.
Meant several somethings. What did you say?
I opened it anyway.
Okay. Alright. Inside you see a hooded figure, another illithid, and what appears to be some sort of horrific genetic modified experiment. as a giant worm-like creature with spikes running down its body hisses in your direction.
I hiss back. Assuming it's initiative time.
Well, give me a second. Do you serve the master? The hooded figure, not turning to face you, will ask.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed. Long live the master.
He awaits your audience in the antechamber. Seek him out. You are the one named Elamara, yes?
Correct.
He seeks to speak with you. He has a deal.
Of course. Do you mind leading the way?
I am conducting a ritual. You will find the pathway there by following the sigils on the wall. The blood spilt by those we have lured back here in his honor will guide you.
Yep. Of course. I appreciate the help. Continue with your ritual. Do you need assistance?
You hear bones creak as the head turns 360 degrees to face you.
You mean 180?
Yes. Sorry.
Yo,
He does a little pirouette.
He does a 480.
He does it just for show. It turns 180 degrees, facing straight back upon its neck. No, I believe we'll be fine.
Of course. Yep. I'll close the door.
Rook, what do you do in this,
Yeah.
in this office full of rats?
I
Extermination.
do nothing. Yeah, it's just rats.
Extermination.
I mean, there's rats. There's also a computer. The rats start crawling in back into the wall the second you come inside.
Hello?
Yes. Huh?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello? Oh yeah, I'm back now.
It's the phone guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
Bishop, what do you do?
Exotic butters.
Huh?
It's a FNAF reference. Don't worry about it.
Do you do anything, Bishop?
I'm just standing and watching. So I'm
Okay.
on standby. Just looking at what Rook's doing. Making sure he's not in any danger.
Rook, what are you doing? Are you just killing rats?
No, I'm looking at the PC. Is it running or is it just like dead screen?
No, it's running. This appears to be one of the few active ones.
Yeah, what does it say?
Password. It's asking for password.
Vision?
Yes.
Do you know the password?
Go over, plug finger in, put in code. Beep boop, beep boop.
Once
But they
again,
really just know 1212.
once again, you see many files pop up on the experiments that were conducted here at the facility. What do you choose to do anything? There's also additional footage and some notes written by somebody on some Word documents.
Still no security access, no like activating any security measures or anything.
Nope.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna like leave the room again slowly. I'm gonna turn around and look at Elmara. What was? Are there people on the other side of this wall?
They appears to be expecting us. Knew us by name. Apparently, there's a deal to be struck of some sort. Just follow the sigils on the bloody walls. We'll find what we're looking for.
Well done.
Right. Yes,
If
Christian.
if I may inquire, what is your objective in this location?
Who are you asking?
Just both of y'all.
Alright.
Like, what was your objective in coming here?
Out of character. We need to stop someone. I forgot their name.
Valorant's dad.
Yeah, your goal is to destroy the Horcrux space. I mean, it's not what it really is, but equivalent of the Horcrux that he made. So Kiara doesn't gain more power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're here to destroy a power siphoning device that Valerian's father used, as it's now in the hands of somebody that, well, doesn't intend on doing anything good with it. That's our main objective. Now, ever since we got here, it's like this whole entire puzzle. We also need to figure out what the hell is going on here.
Would I know where that thing is, Dusk?
You would. It's located in the same bay as for protection. It's located in the Max security wing, where the Master of Dread is found. Casper, you got cut off. Is he roboting for anyone else, or is it just me? What's happening? I have no idea what's going on. Try something. Chris, can you talk? Nobody. Hey, my computer's not. Rob, can you talk? Odd. What the hell's going on? That's frustrating. Hello?
It's Discord. Discord fucked up because I had a problem too just now.
Okay. That was weird. Casper? Hey, Casper's good.
Hello?
Hi, Casper. Sorry about that. I can hear you now.
That was weird.
It was weird.
Well, yeah, you could just go, I know of the object that you speak. It's in the same wing as the subject.
Perhaps you could lead us to it, if you don't mind, of course.
Of course. That should be no issue.
Then lead the way, good friend.
Bonk, 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 bonk. I look inside the room.
That door is closed.
Oh, okay.
You open it?
No, I've been
Okay.
given an objective.
Yeah.
Let's see if Chris manages to reconnect.
As you continue down the stairs, you notice that somebody has started to rebuild the facility from this part going up in dark black jet stones, filling the holes where in the metal walls where things had started to fall down. The mold and the decay is becoming lesser. You're also beginning to see statues of what appears to be a hulking elithid male with tentacles that swirl around his face and a bright golden mask, the shape of a skull.
Points to statue. That is. Oh, sorry, you weren't done. That's my
There we go ahead. He has 3 eyes, and his hands are large enough to crush a skull within its palm. The miasma is thick. Humidity just continues to rise and rise the deeper you go. Bishop, you can say what you were saying.
Just to Elamara points of thing. That is the subject.
In all of its true form glory. Nelfid. I mean, Mind Flayer. That's how I should trust in Nelfid.
It appears the remaining people, the remaining employees in this location that underwent what is it called? Ceramorphosis?
Ceramorphosis, yep.
Ceramorphosis. That underwent ceramorphosis has built devotion to him. We must be highly careful or engaged in combat.
Do you approve of this?
To me?
Yeah, to you.
Yes. It is a breach in contamination. They must be exterminated for the security of all. Do you agree with this?
Yeah, so not.
Then we are on the same page.
Yeah. That form, though, she says.
Yes.
So that's not what it's supposed to be.
That is what it became due to the experiments. It shattered its psyche.
It appears to have evolved beyond what even was shown in those records, though. Valerian speaks from Rook's smell. Seems
Potentially. Sorry.
even darker, or tenebrous, evil, incarnate. He shivers.
And then others get pissed off at me for fucking around with magic they clearly don't understand.
I didn't agree to this. This is a project.
Did I say that you did? Come on. Keep going.
I keep going. I'll be going.
Yes, you all are gonna end up on the base floor. If this thing is that powerful, you hear Alkio speak up, shouldn't you think we'll be able to defeat it? Just us? Either way? No. He falls silent.
You would all highly likely die. I would estimate there's a 99.9999999 glitches chance of your death.
We're not here to kill it if we don't have to. We just need to know its current status.
Of course. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Leading him down the hallway.
We could somehow snag that artifact or whatever it is without him noticing even better.
I'm beginning to worry that it may have absorbed the artifact itself.
Well, that's an assumption now, isn't it? One that I can neither deny or approve of.
If it has not gone through the barrier, it should not have been able to. And if it had, it would most likely not stay here, and rather go on to conquest the entire world.
Yeah. As we go down, I'd like to try to pray to Grant P.
What do you say?
I'm going to see if I can even reach out to him. Like, knock, knock.
You hear small response that it filtered through multiple layers of static. It's very difficult.
You make it sound like it's a fucking radio. Can I tune the radio? Do I just like adjust my horns a little to get a
I mean, it
percent?
feels like it is radio because you're deep down in the dark places.
Honey,
That's not how telepathy works, but
connection is bad. Are you going through a tunnel?
I know this map.
You lead the way then.
Cool. I say we turn around. No.
Very well.
I will. Yeah. I will ask if he is able to connect to me or see through my eyes.
Grandchild, what is it that you... So smart, so intelligent. You think you're just going to bypass my barriers? Any response to that, Elmara? Because I assume you know whose voice this is.
Nope, I don't.
Ulf.
It's Wolf.
Yep. Yeah, I just cut it immediately.
Okay.
Cunt. I'll say out loud.
Alright. You stand in front of two massive doors. They appear to have carvings of
Fuck.
the Master of Dread on the front of them.
Right. And I'll look at the look up robot here. So, remember, we're here just to check up on its status. If this thing is out or loose, we leave.
Yes.
All right, just making sure that's clear before we open this door.
Everyone, get behind me. And I would
Yep,
like
we
to
already are.
I would like to open the door. Yeah, but directly, fucko. Directly opens the door.
All
He
right,
drops
fine,
the British
I go up.
accent.
I give you the couple's hug from behind.
The king of the world!
No, I don't actually do
The
that.
door creaks on its hinges, audibly making sounds of sheer terror as if screams were uttered from within.
I
So
have
fucking extra.
pulled gun.
He lives.
He's back!
Inside, sitting on what appears to be a throne carved of dark pitch stone, you see a massive hulking mind flayer, nearly 10 to 12 feet in tall if it wasn't sitting down. Sitting contemplatively. Its face covered with an ornate skull-like mask. A third eye stares out unblinking. Unlike the other two, it is not closed.
I closed the door. No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this within like my parameters? Is this like where was the barrier sort of set? On this?
He is outside of his cell. Just FYI.
Hmm.
He is
Okay.
not. There are two barriers. There's the one that prevented him from leaving his cell, which obviously he broke. Did do what he did, and then there's the one that prevents him from leaving the facility.
Visor comes on. Closes door.
What's the status?
It is out. It is there.
What
Right
do you-
inside this door.
I could see that. What are we gonna do now?
We should probably leave.
Rook, what do you think?
Chris can't hear anything.
Oh, damn it. Are you going to leave so soon?
I don't hear this.
I know you don't, but I'm speaking to Elmara, Nalkios, and Rook. So soon, all things considered. You know I have a deal with the other side, but I could make a deal with you instead. I have my own interests, after all. I don't think it's very smart to avoid speaking with a potential ally, especially one as powerful as myself.
I'll say out loud. Are we good? Yeah. Wow. One other one here that would actually have the stake in it can't fucking hear. So look at Bishop. Is he able to escape?
He shouldn't be.
Yeah, we all know how reliable this shit goes. Last thing I need is
Indeed.
another random power running around doing whatever the fuck it wants in this world. But had it with all these powerful beings doing whatever the fuck they please, doing wherever the fuck, wherever the fuck, wherever the fuck. This is annoying.
Croc said.
I'll explain later. Just stand by.
Very well.
Yep.
Would you like me to open the door?
No.
Oh, no.
Fucking thing. Yeah. Open up to the mind flayer. What do you want?
I would like to... Clearly, my main desire is to be free of this facility. That's what I wish for. To no longer be a caged animal stuck in a prison for ever, or until the magic fails.
And what are you willing to sacrifice for that freedom?
Knowledge, assisting your endeavors, potentially giving you far more information that you can use, informing you of what was offered to me by your enemy.
And that enemy is...
Don't play coy.
I will.
The demons.
So you made deals with demons.
I did, but I have no loyalty to them. My loyalty is to myself, and whoever I believe will win. Right now, it looks like you will win, regardless of what you may believe.
Your flattery means nothing to me, and I can't trust somebody who's only going to look out for themselves. So for all I care, you could rot in there.
I find that interesting considering you're in my domain currently. This needn't turn poorly, but a modicum of respect could go a long way. Especially considering he unfolds his palm slowly, an orb floating within it, as he'll look at Bishop and Rook tauntingly.
Their doors closed, though.
Elmara reopened them.
No, he just opened to talk to him, like, mentally. Wasn't that the thing, Elmar?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, no.
So you can do this.
You can see it in your head then. He's still doing this, but... Except Bishop. Bishop doesn't see it, I guess.
I'm just standing.
Especially considering I could give this to Kiara and she may be willing to help me.
Well, that's certainly so. Mm. A character. I don't think there's any other place for it to pop up. So if we just camp here, I'm thinking out loud. If we just camp here, wait for Kiara to show up, because how is she gonna get in?
The same way she would do. The same way you guys did. She would have to go down the stairs.
Yeah, and then she'd have to get past us through this barrier and door.
Yes, but you are also on a time limit, but you don't know when she's going to come here, because there's multiple holds she's going to. I'm just making a statement.
Mm-hmm. What's our time limit?
You're what?
What's our time limit?
Basically,
what clock do we have this second?
You guys have until the demonic forces reach the Dark Heart, which can be between anywhere between a couple months or a couple weeks. They're kind of in a panic mode right now, so you're not really sure exactly what they're doing. Nope.
I'm thinking.
Hard. What the fuck is that?
Because now we know exactly how we got here. So,
Thank you, Obtaria.
all right. So we should be able to leave, come back to this exact spot with other people.
Potentially.
Cool. All right. I'll cut the mental connection and look at Bishop.
Looks back.
Tell me of your personal capabilities.
I am a multi-purpose droid. I cook, I can fight, I have several different modes, and I am a medic.
Medic per se. Are you capable of casting spells?
I have installed modules that will replicate the effect of magic with technology. Technology!
Go over the list, please. What are you capable of doing?
Do you want to read out all my spells?
Out of character, she's looking to see
Yeah.
if her idea of go back, grab people, put them here to camp for her to show up, and then we just leave.
Okay, so we can skip cantrips because that's not, apart from guidance, they're not that important. Bless, cure wounds, guiding bolt, healing word, sanctuary, aid, hold person, prayer of healing, lesser restoration, stone of truth, beacon of hope, crave food and water, dispel magic, mass healing word, revivify, speak with dead, spirit guardians, banishment, death ward, guardian of faith. Do I have any more? Flame strike, mass cure wounds, raise dead, and word of recall.
Do you have 7th level spells yet? No, you don't have 7th yet.
6th. It's my highest.
Okay. And in order to get here, Dusk, would it require a teleport or a plane shift?
In order to get back here, the deeper you go, you have to travel back physically. Teleportation stops working the deeper you go into the Black Road. We've talked about this
Even
before.
mine, since it's technically not magical.
Yours may work. We'd have to talk about that. But
Word of recall, me and up to 5 willing creatures can teleport to a previously designated sanctuary, so I would have to have been there before.
Okay, if you designate a spot and you could find a portal in this facility since you know it, as long as it's not broken, the answer could be yes. You could teleport from another facility back to here.
I tell that to Lamara.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So she'll just kind of shook her chin. She'll say, "All right. Search your database and locate the closest portal to this exact spot that's functional."
I do so. Do you need me to roll or
I do need you to roll. I need a luck roll.
a luck roll? Whoop-de-doo. Let's see how lucky Bishop is. Wapa.
Oh.
Not too bad.
There is one active portal that remains undamaged in the facility. And
Where?
you're looking right beyond that door, right next to him, sitting there.
You see sort of like the you know, the eyeballs do like and he goes, I have good news and bad news. Good news, there's one working teleporter in this location. Bad news, points behind him. It's over there.
He is a slimy cunt. All right. Thanks. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'd run this past the others and say, we don't have to deal with him. We don't even have to communicate with him or anything. If we just simply catch the one that's supposed to be coming here and kill her before she arrives at this exact spot, we could just take what she has and be done with it.
Or if you refuse my
Shut up!
deal,
Out of my fucking head! Fuck off! Tired of this shit. Come on. We need to head back.
Damn gingerly offers you a ring of Mike Shield the Alamara.
Damn needs it right now, Jesus Christ.
But he can, he's attuned to too many items.
Oh. Where do you
He's
go?
fine.
Where do you try to go now?
To find an exit, right? And I'm gonna be pathing, everything that we looked through so far, and then pathing up to this point.
Okay.
Because if we could, so my overall plan is if we could just set because we have so many fucking NPCs doing nothing right now. If we could just set a ambush point for that bitch to show up with like a dozen NPCs just chilling there with wards and spells already precast and stuff like that. There are plenty of spells over that in both wizard, cleric, and druid repertoires that can make an entire area almost nearly impassable. They could just set that up, catch her, kill her, take the MacGuffin, and we don't even have to deal with this thing or even be here for it. That's the plan.
True.
Oh, pretty good.
There's one spot that she can't teleport out of. That's the key. Cool. And if it turns out that plot convenience, she could teleport or do whatever the fuck, then we were just gonna lose anyway. And best not to waste our time with this shit anyway.
But if the working teleporter in this place is in that room, wouldn't she just teleport next to him?
You
can't.
want? I mean, yes and no. It depends on what happens. But that's actually a good plan for a different reason, and not because of the teleporter issue. It's actually a smart one. It's very smart.
Let's do the thing.
But you're gonna have to get back in contact with the other group and get them to set up.
Yep, that's why I'm looking for an exit.
Would I know of an exit?
You know of the one that used to be here? Yes. So I'm taking you there right now. I just am putting y'all down on the map.
I do got... Oh wait, I forgot a spell. I do got sending. Only problem is I'm not familiar with any creatures.
Yeah, you cannot talk to them. Oh. All good though. Because even if she teleported in that room, if they set up an ambush for her regardless, and they all like dogpile her, it'll still be pretty bad because that's a lot of people who are. I mean, they are doing something, but like this would be an even better use of their time.
Yeah, but I'm in the aspect of like the big illicit fucker that would be beside it if he'd just watch or you know.
It depends.
I mean, he'd obviously fight, but if we get enough people, it's still a one-sided fight.
Yeah, fair.
His main goal is to get out of here.
His main goal in life is to blow up and act like he don't know nobody. Oh my god, we're gonna be fighting Rick Ross. The BBEG in this location is Rick Ross from now on. I've deemed it so.
So you arrive at where the exit used to be. Unfortunately for you, well, Bishop, you don't care. Unfortunately for everyone else, it is currently flooded with sewage. Or has been for the past 120,000 years, so it is a swamp.
I walk to the bottom and I look if there's a plug.
There is a door, but there is not a plug. You know what I mean? Like this tank burst right here.
Yeah, I get you. I was just wondering if there's was any way of potentially emptying it at the bottom. Let me look at Gilrock's stuff. Knowing my Bishop, knowing the layout and everything, how thick is the floor?
I mean, the floor below this opens out into a chasm.
Yeah, but how thick
beyond that, 120,000 years ago, there was a colony of crystalline beings that are native to this planet, and the floor is, you can detect it as approximately 1.5 foot thick.
Cool. Elmar, you would know this because he did tell you about it. What he was gonna buy. Gilrock has a nifty little thing, little item that one of us could attune to, that has the capability of, as a bonus action, touch the key to any floor, wall, or ceiling that is no more than 5 feet thick and cause a magical opening to appear in the surface. Key of pass wall. And you would know that, Alamar, because when we talked about having fuck ton of money, the item he decided on buying, and he did. So you know that's in his bag.
Cool. All right. So it's an item that pretty much just creates a door to wherever you need to go.
It's a bonus action. You can touch the key to any floor, wall, or ceiling that is no more than 5 feet thick and cause a magical opening to appear on the surface. When you create the opening, you choose its length and width up to 10 feet for each dimension, and it lasts until we want it to not.
Okay. All right. If it requires attunement, then we gotta rest so that I can attune to it. I could do the big think.
Yep.
Do you rest?
A little short rest.
Mm-hmm.
As you rest, Elmara, you feel your mind begin to wander. Or did you put the ring of mind shielding on? I need to know. Be clear.
I'm pretty sure that's attunement too, right?
Okay, well,
Yep.
yes, then no, you didn't. You begin to... I need a wisdom save, please.
You do got a +5 from Rook.
Mm-hmm. Hiya. 36.
Somehow, despite getting extremely tired, you don't fall asleep.
Arrgh. She doesn't. She's not gonna fall asleep because Bishop is beside her going.
He's going clank,
Like,
clank, clank, clank.
just constantly making noise as he's moving anything. Just.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Alkios.
It's only a +5.
Alkios falls asleep.
I mean, if we're gonna take a rest, we would all be chilling.
I mean, if it's a short rest, we're not gonna go asleep though. That's just like chilling
This
for like
is
an hour.
this is the effect of the Master of Dread, by the way.
Ah, okay. I was thinking like if you misunderstood RS tab.
You see Alkios's eyes start to flutter as he slumps down against a wall. Why am I so
slap him.
tired?
Come on, fight it. Fight it. Stand up. Up.
Okay, okay.
Jumping jacks. Let's go. I start doing jumping jacks.
I take out a syringe of adrenaline.
How good is his form at the jumping jacks?
Terrible.
Not bad. You were wrong.
Alright, that one. Let's go! I fucking tumble.
I mean, doing jumping jacks in heavy plate armor would be a little
I
difficult.
know. I imagine like she does one jumping jack, lands on her own tail, she falls over, screams.
Alright, even though he's not here, I do have to roll for Damp Moss. And I'll roll for Rook, I guess, because I don't know what's going on.
Bishop wants to be a part of the action. Massive fucking fucking 2,000-pound robot just goes.
The floor begins to rumble and crack underneath his feet.
He stops.
Oh, I mean, it's not enough to break it, but, like, you're definitely causing some problems.
Yeah, but he'd stop at that and he'd be like, oh, whoops.
I caused the page to crash, the one that's being streamed. Whoopsie daisies.
Damn got a 7. He's not very athletic.
I was gonna have him roll the wisdom, because I need to see if he passes out.
He's immune to being
yeah,
put to
fair
magical
enough.
sleep, being an elf.
Fair enough. But every long rest, so long as you are within so many miles of him, this will happen whenever you sleep, starting from now. Just FYI.
Don't worry about it. I don't sleep.
I'm aware. But everyone else does.
Bishop's gonna wake up and everyone's gonna be fucking dead, and he's gonna be like, what the fuck? Man,
What the hell?
fucking unworthy life forms, flesh bags.
It's being annoying. We're gonna take a quick BRB here for like a couple seconds. We'll be right back.
Okay. I do need to leave at top of the hour.
Alright, well, in that case... As we will... We're gonna call it for today here, everyone. Real quick, I am gonna do a scene because to establish something. As you guys wait next to the pool of sludge that is currently draining out, the Master of Dread sits bored on his throne, staring off into space, kind of annoyed, bored, seemingly desirous of something more. He pulls out the orb in his hand and stares at it intently, wiping his fingers across its surface as he causes it a scrying to appear upon you. Should have listened when you had the chance. See how far you make it when your every waking nightmare becomes reality. He walks over to the surging energy of the portal, pulling out strands of psychic energy, watching them curiously as he begins threading each one. The robot being back is a most unfortunate situation. We'll see whether or not we can convince them to change their minds. After all, fear is a
It's the
universal...
mind killer.
Why did you have to interrupt me?
I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
Fear is one of the most universal things. I think only Rook is wearing a ring of mind shielding right now, so he begins to pull threads of everyone's deepest fears and worries. So next time, before next session, I will need that to be spoken to me by each player, please. And I wanted to say thank you to all the new followers today. We got a lot of new followers. We had 4 or 5. Did a good job, and I know part of that's because we have some really great players here. I know I say it a lot, but it's worth saying. Please, if you could, Rob, would you mind telling us about where they should go find you if they want to play a game with you?
Yes. Yeah, so down in the description below, there should be linked to a GM profile on Start Playing Games. There, you could take a look on my catalog of current games that I'm running, all the modules that I have, and all the cool stuff that I offer that isn't above VTT. And check out all the games and all the reviews and what others have to say about the about my game mastery experience that I offer to any and all who are willing to participate. And thank you very much for tuning in and watching the show and checking out the file if you do.
Yep. And I also want to say thank you to the artists who make Nightmares Incarnate, a Conspiracy of Demons possible, including Ivan Dudar, Principles 1212, Dunro, Easy Menendez, as well as Caribou. They all do wonderful work. Please go check them out. Most of them are on Fiverr. Carrie is still working on the new upcoming poster. It'll be beautiful. It'll be fantastic. Gilrock will have to be changed into a ghost, and I'm gonna add Bishop, but it is what it is. That is where we are. And then things are ramping up. We're gonna see how much nightmare. The Master of Dread. I can't say the Dread Master because then it'll get confused, even though he is inspired by them. But still, thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.